awakens our consciousness from across the ocean. Ancient families called by the great whale, ancient families called by the thunderbird, brings you on canoe and travel these sacred places and mountains, rivers and streams, not only to meet the people and loved ones of the same genome, DNA, family, earth family, sky family, with a mission yet to be completed. In the quest for success, they arrived to the sacred island of Kaua'i to pray once again and to help each other in this crisis. The thread of loss to the sacred taro plant, the breath of life, the human race. These people are summoned by the great realms of light in union to come and have a collective sacred prayer to manifest this light, this prayer all together to once again save the day and ask the gods not to turn the tables, and most of all, let positivity be the way. As they fight off the darkness within the shadows of themselves, they are able to be successful and bring forth the flowers and flowering. Once again, the moon comes up, waxing and waning, carrying all those energies, as everyone are able to breathe and know that it'll be okay in the end. Summoned are those of the light to come and be, to come and see, to come and feel, come and pray are we. Laila au ho'i au I ke maka o na mahana nani. I am a Konohiki of Halilea district, which is like the North Shore. Konohiki is someone who's a land manager and facilitator, organizer of the land and the people. And it's the taro patch, and this is where the kings and queens set aside certain land titles, allodial land titles and kuleana, which are parcels that are given to families. I grew up on this road my whole life. I actually planted these bamboo trees with my grandpa, and there's not too much Hawaiians left over here and stuff like that, you know. And so this is our ahu right here. This is the altar of our families and our people, and also where we come and pray and make sacred offerings to the place. So we have a lot of different stones and things that came from all over the world. We do have burials here on this Lo'i too area, and it's not separated because we don't have boundaries as Kanaka, as people who tend to the Lo'i. There's no trespassing for us. There's no boundaries. So in here, we're in the Lo'i, and there's this thing called the TMK, which is a tax map key, and that's how they stole the land. By creating these boundaries and these fake lines, and tried to create a title. But boundaries and lines and TMKs doesn't determine title. Title comes from allodial and monarchy.
Okay.
Just having to fight to keep this land, I think is like nonsense. The people fighting for this land that is not us, like what are they gonna do with this land? They're not. I don't think they're gonna take care of it like this. They're not gonna preserve what we need. They're gonna use it for something else, probably.
So they get parked in the side.
I know, I didn't forget.
Working in this Lo'i really just connects me more to where I come from, and how these lands have provided us Kanaka for many years, and still yet many people like Uncle Kaimi takes care of this land, and it's really beautiful that he does it.
hard in a way because you somewhat move around emotionless to protect yourself from self-destruction, emotional breakdown. So at the same time, you are living in this, life, whatever. Then that's the hurt, I think, for the Hawaiian people, because everything they do out of their hearts, just to be who they are. A lot of the protocols and practices were desecrated, so that leaves a lot of karmic energies that hasn't been unsettled yet and resolved. And until these things are resolved, then I guess peace will come back to the souls of a lot of people, especially people of Hawaii. That's why it's been so hard. It's been many different levels of spiritual warfare for our people. And sometimes there's no hope,
The day is coming, the purification day is coming. The fish have come from the ocean to tell me. The volcanoes have come to tell me. The landslides, the storms, and the water has come to tell me. All of the elements have come to tell us that this time is to come. The earth needs a cleaning because humans are a virus right now. And we're not helping the earth. We're not remembering who the mother is and who the father is. We think that we belong. We think that this earth belongs to us instead of the fact that we belong to the earth.
My name is Mingmar Sherpa, and I was born in the Himalayas. I was over there till I was 12 years old, and then I moved to America. I moved to North America when I was 12, and then I met a Native American friend, Buck. His name is Kaua'i. And I met him over there, and me and him, we just instant connection. Yeah, we were just not instant connection, but we're just like knew we were gonna be friends for a long time.
A vision quest is what you go and do in native cultures when you go learn who you are, what you are, why you're here. I was always wondering when I was gonna go on a vision quest as a young man, and this entire Kaua'i trip was my vision quest.
I remember me and Buck would always talk about a spiritual elder to teach us more about life and more about the ancient ways, yeah. And then next, within the month of being in Kaua'i, we met Uncle Ed, and we were living with Uncle Ed.
The culture part, I'm a kahuna, I'm a prophet, and I'm a king.
At first he seemed like, some crazy guy in the woods, and living in a shack. And then next, all the things that he would talk about, we researched it later on, and it started to make sense about what we're here for and what our purpose is.
I came here not knowing why I was here. And then I went to Ed. And Ed was sort of Uncle Ed was kind of like a guru in a sense.
Like Uncle Ed has taught me how to play with nature and like how to make things out of nature and how to, putting the energy into it, making it come alive, putting the mana into it with your hands and the things, and then realizing that you are a creator yourself.
It's not that he taught me something new, it's just he reminded me of what I already know and what I'm already got inside of me.
And how can she know the truth when she is the truth? And how can she ask me for the truth when you know the truth? No matter what I say to you, it is your truth that is real.
When I first came to the island, Uncle has been talking to me about the new world that we're going to build, and I didn't know what he was talking about because I didn't remember who I was yet.
All the prophecies that our ancestors wrote about, we're the characters they wrote about. We're living their parts, yeah. And you realize that you're the character and you're the parts that your ancestors wrote about once you start to listen to nature and listen to your ancestors.
When I remembered what it was all about, I went and told Uncle right there, Uncle, what the I remember, dude, I remember. What the heck? What? I know what you're talking about. And he says, it only took 6 months, you dummy. And I was like, what? It's like all a puzzle piece that all lined up.
All of a sudden, I already passed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prophecies. And I'm all part of these prophecies. And every time the prophecy comes up, say, are you ready for the prophecy? I said, no, I haven't eaten yet.
The canoe is the va'a, or the jimon. In my Anishinaabe, you call it a jiman. And in Hawaiian, it's called a va'a, the canoe. And so when we build a canoe and pick up the warriors of the light, the people who remember, we bring them back here to the village that we're building and the giant sleeping lady in Anahala. I know there's gonna be me, I know there's gonna be Kaiwi, I know there's gonna be Mingmar, and that's all I know right now.
We are partaking in this sacred learning all together, and it's a fun thing. We should be excited, but at the same time, darkness comes knocking upon your door. And how do you deal with it?